Welcome to this explainer. Okay, if you've ever tried to keep a delicate dessert from turning into a sad, gooey puddle during a massive heat wave, well, you know the struggle, right? Today, we're going to build the ultimate, naturally sweetened dessert designed specifically for hot weather survival. We are breaking down the absolute culinary science of freezing and how you can master it with these Pollinator Paradise frozen honey lemon cheesecake bites.
So, here's the ultimate summer dilemma. How in the world do you host a party in sweltering 35 to 45 degrees Celsius heat without turning on your oven and making your house completely unbearable? I mean, baking is just absolutely out of the question. So, our solution? A cold, creamy, refreshing, no-bake dessert that literally uses temperature to its absolute advantage.
Part 1. The anatomy of a frozen bite. Let's break down the 3 distinct layers of our bite-sized hero here. We've got a sturdy honey almond base, a rich honey lemon cheesecake filling, and a super vibrant summer berry topping. Now this is exactly where the science kicks in. By entirely replacing refined sugar with honey, we actually lower the freezing point of the dessert. It's wild, but doing this creates a texture that stays creamy and light, even straight out of the freezer. Oh, and as a bonus for your entertaining needs, one batch of this yields exactly 24 bite-sized pieces, or if you want to go bigger, 8 larger dessert cups.
Let's look at the foundation first. For our crumbly crust, you're going to need 1½ cups of almonds, 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened shredded coconut, 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil, a teaspoon of vanilla, and just a pinch of sea salt. But what is the key scientific takeaway here? It's those 3 tablespoons of raw honey. They act as a primary binding agent right alongside that coconut oil, practically working like a culinary glue so your crust holds together beautifully when frozen.
Next up, we have the creamy filling. Now, the science here absolutely dictates using 2 cups of 10% or full-fat Greek yogurt. Why go full fat? Well, because higher fat content physically coats the water molecules, which actually prevents those sharp, gritty ice crystals from forming. So you combine that yogurt with a cup of softened cream cheese, the zest and juice of 2 lemons, a teaspoon of vanilla, a pinch of salt, and a ½ cup of raw honey. That specific fat-to-honey ratio, that is your secret formula for a perfectly luxurious smooth freeze.
And finally, we have our vibrant berry topping. You'll want a cup of chopped strawberries, a cup of blueberries, and a ½ cup of raspberries. You just toss these fresh summer fruits in a final touch of 2 tablespoons of raw honey and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and then top the whole shebang off with some fresh mint leaves. It's chemistry in action again. The acid in the lemon juice balances the sweetness of that honey just perfectly.
Part 2. 4 steps to perfection.
Okay, we can walk briskly through this 4-step execution. Step 1, you prepare that almond honey crust. You just blend the almonds and coconut until they're nice and crumbly, add in your wet ingredients, and firmly press the mix into a parchment-lined muffin tin or some silicone molds. After that, you just flash freeze it for 15 minutes. This sets your foundation. Moving right along to steps 2 and 3. Basically, you beat the cream cheese until it's perfectly smooth, then you mix in your yogurt, honey, lemon, vanilla, and salt until it turns into this amazing velvety cream. Spoon that right over your chilled crust, crown it with your honey-tossed berry mix, and add your mint garnish. Honestly, the layering here is so simple, but it is visually stunning.
Now this next part brilliantly illustrates the science of temperature control and state change. You can actually customize the texture based entirely on your freezing time. So if you want a firm, traditional cheesecake bite, you give it 3 to 4 hours for a deep freeze. But if you prefer a softer, almost frozen mousse texture, just 45 minutes will chill those fats without fully freezing the liquids. Whatever you choose, just remember the golden rule of frozen desserts. Pull them out exactly 5 minutes before serving. That lets them temper just slightly for the absolute perfect mouthfeel.
All right, let's talk extreme heat survival tips for those 35 to 45 degree days. Look, to avoid a melted mess at your party, keep these frozen until the literal exact moment you serve them, ideally on chilled plates or trays. You can easily make them ahead and store them frozen for up to 2 weeks. And here is a fantastic pro tip from our source. Use frozen berries instead of ice cubes around your serving tray. It keeps the flavors concentrated without watering everything down as it melts. Now, scientifically speaking, their structural integrity will only last a maximum of 20 to 30 minutes outdoors in that kind of extreme heat, so make sure you time your serving carefully.
Part 3. The Honey Showcase.
You know, honey does a ton of the heavy lifting in this recipe. It literally dictates the entire character of the bite. Depending on the exact honey you choose, you completely change the culinary experience. For a classic approach, wildflower honey offers this beautiful floral complexity that pairs absolutely perfectly with the tartness of those fresh berries and that bright lemon. But swapping to clover honey instantly changes the dynamic. It provides a really clean, straightforward sweetness. If you're serving a big crowd of kids, or you're just looking for a universally appealing, family-friendly dessert, clover honey is for sure your secret weapon. Now, for the adventurous eaters out there, we have buckwheat honey. Using this completely transforms the dessert into a robust, rich cheesecake with deep, earthy flavors that actually taste remarkably similar to caramel. It is wild how you get a completely different culinary experience just by swapping out that single ingredient.
Part 4. The Pollinator Premium Upgrade.
Okay, we are going to look at exactly how you can elevate this treat from a standard backyard staple into a true premium masterpiece. But first, let's talk numbers. At approximately 140 calories per bite, this is delightfully light, but it still packs a solid nutritional punch. We're talking 4 grams of protein, 14 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat to keep it satisfyingly creamy, and 2 grams of fiber. So it's a perfectly balanced, energetic little bite suited to beat the heat. Now, if you want to create the true Pollinator Paradise Farm version, here are some stunning, elevated garnishes you can add. Try sprinkling a teaspoon of bee pollen on top for extra texture and a pop of color. Make sure you source local Ontario berries. Add some edible flowers, think calendula, lavender, or nasturtium, and then finish the whole thing off with a final, gorgeous drizzle of local wildflower honey right before serving. It is visually spectacular.
If you were to see this sitting on a premium restaurant menu, this is the mouth-watering description that perfectly encapsulates that whole sensory summer experience. A frozen summer cheesecake bite crafted with local honey, creamy yogurt, lemon, and fresh berries. A refreshing celebration of sunshine, pollinators, and pure honey sweetness. Sounds pretty good, right?
By understanding the simple science and mechanics behind freezing times, fat content, and natural sugars, you can completely master summer entertaining. So, the only thing left to decide is this. Which distinct honey profile are you going to choose to conquer your next extreme heat wave? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, stay cool out there.